glad they doing what they supposed to be doing, man. I actually wrote the song back when LeBron left, though.
Did you?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Because I'm a 2K fanatic, so, like, in order to win with the Cavs, without LeBron, everybody has to get at least 2 points. Like, everybody. So
everybody.
I didn't use them.
You got to bring the 12th man out. I did because I'm a Kyrie. Like, as far as 2K, Kyrie. I will score more with Kyrie than LeBron any day because I can't really shoot.
Huh? Really?
Ramon Session, though. That's what I was
he was beastly.
Yeah.
He was beastly.
Yeah.
I used to see. It's funny when 2K had LeBron the first stint, we weren't allowed to use him. That was like a rule in the house. Like no Cavs, no Lakers, no Oklahoma City. Wow. Those are the 3 teams you couldn't use because we wanted to be fair.
Take away the elite team.
We were all good. We were all pretty equal. So we figured if I'm gonna be the Knicks, you can't pick the Cavs. It's not fair. And they knew if you picked the Cavs, you'd only match up with either the Lakers or you match up with Oklahoma City. It was guaranteed one of those 3. Then after he left, 4 years he was gone. I don't think anybody used the Cavs. I mean, we just didn't touch him. It was like, oh, you're in the Cavs, huh?
A lot was black jerseys, the black, blue, and orange joints.
Yeah, I like the old school jerseys.
Had Alonzo G yamming on people.
I did.
Yeah, they did have him rated high on 2K.
Nah, he was just good, bro. He was like
He wasn't that good now.
In real life, but in 2K. In 2K, he was the truth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he was.
I liked him in real life too. Yeah, he was. I thought he was good. He was a role player, I guess you want to call him.
Yeah.
So you said you wrote that song after he left.
Right.
Was that to try and boost up people? Because a lot of people hated on the Cavs when he left. A lot of fair weather fans did when he left. I'm gonna be.
They went right to Miami.
Oh yeah, they went right down to South Beach with him.
You know what? It wasn't really nothing to do with that. It was just more so. I write how I feel, and I play a lot of 2K, and at that time I really was playing a lot of 2K, and I had Baron Davis, and I'm like,
I forgot he was on.
That's
there.
when he had the wobbly knees too, so he wasn't really a dominant player, and it's like that's just how I felt at the time, like not just for me, the whole team involved,
Yeah,
so
that's what's up.
That's really the basis of that.
And now here we are, 4 years later?
Hey,
and in the playoffs,
in relevance. Man.
All I can say is God's perfect timing is awesome. Because, like I said, I wrote it in 2011, and then didn't record it until this year though.
Really?
I didn't officially record it in the studio,
until this year. And look what happened.
Nice. Right.
Yeah, and I had been talking to a few people yo, I got this song for the Cavs, like people that I was hoping could put it in the right direction. But they wasn't really trying to hear it, and it's like I didn't have it professionally recorded, so it's like I ain't really trying to bring it with the rough draft. So everything worked out though. So
it did, it sure did, because we got it here on NorthCoastUnderground.com. We got it in our rotation. It will be playing at our next commercial break.
I got it on the Spotify playlist.
I got it on my Spotify playlist as well. I got the song on my phone, so I could really hear it whenever I want. And anywhere I go, I make sure I peep them into it. It's a good song. I really like that song.
I appreciate that though.
That's a real good song. And you said I know just recently you were able to get it on 96.5's website.
Yes.
And then you said you just recently talked to some of the guys from 107.9 and they put it on their personal site.
The good guys, yeah.
That's still big though.
Yeah,
you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. And you'll be surprised at how many hits you'll get off of 96.5.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I never listened to it like that, but a lot of people do. 96.5 has a lot of fan base out here.
It's an iHeart radio station too, so it's like.
So if they play it, it's streaming on the phone. So anybody who has that app is going to be listening. It's a lot of exposure.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get it in rotation though. That's like the goal right now. Like just trying to push it into the right hands.
Yep.
I think it's on its way, man.
I think it is too. Especially the way the Cavs are now.
Yeah.
Like you said, the timing couldn't have been better.
Perfect.
Couldn't have been better. Because even if we don't make it to the final game,
which we won't.
We might not.
We won't not. No, I'm saying we won't not make it.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's double negative for those of you guys out there.
We're actually going to win.
Exactly.
I'm with you. Hey, I was telling people before the last 2 games, like they're going to do it in 2 games. It will not be a game 7.
You think so?
No, I'm talking about the
last season.
Series, yeah.
Oh yeah,
and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd go to 6 really. I thought 5 too.
I'm seeing 5 for Atlanta.
I'm with that.
I can see 5 for Atlanta.
I see 5 as well.
The way I can see, we come out, strike them right out the gate. They take game 2, and then that'll be it.
Yeah, they're not winning anymore.
That'll be it.
I say the same thing. They'll win 1 at home. You know the watch parties are sold out.
I got tickets.
I mean, a lot of people have tickets.
They said you can't even go. You can go still pick them up at 6:30.
Oh, you get
you can't go to Drug Mart though. Drug Mart, they stop like kind of early. I guess the queue do theirs a little later.
Yeah, it's the queue. They said they started 6:30.
Because my girl looked up online last night for them, and they weren't allowing anymore online.
You got to go a couple days in advance.
Tell her go down there at 6:30.
Well, she works.
Oh, right.
And the way I feel, I'm not about to sit in the nosebleeds to watch something I can watch at home.
I feel
Unless I'm going early.
Too,
I would say if you go real early, you can sit where you want. I mean, you sit wherever you want. So if you go early enough, you could get down on the floor.
See, I was thinking I might want to check it out just because I'm off at night. It'd just be getting out the house because I don't even have TV at the crib.
Take your daughter. She would love that.
Right. That's what I'm doing.
Take your daughter.
My daughter, yeah.
How old's your baby?
She'll be 2 in July.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
2 years old.
That's what I'm saying. Like
2 years old.
I remember when you was just
your
a phone
daughter's
call.
right.
Right.
And your baby's 4, right, girl?
She's getting ready to be 4.
About to be 4. Wow.
Next month.
Well, stay tuned. Coming up next, we're gonna play that Wine and Gold that I was telling you about by R the Czar. So make sure you stay tuned. We'll be back in the building. President just walked in. He had
just walked in.
Air Force One just landed. It was a little late today, but he's in the building. So stay tuned. Midday Movement, NorthCoastUnderground.com. Where the underground starts
With you.
No, with you. It starts with Grump. Oh yeah, we starting with you today, bro.
Let's do it.
Stay tuned.
You are now tuned in to the Midday Move.
Every Wednesday from 3 to 5, the hottest internet radio show there is. KOG Rod, Grumpy Giant, President Crosby in the building. Make sure you go check out our Facebook page at Midday Movement. Comment us, let us know what you want to talk about. Stay listening.
All right.
North Coast, NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. And we are back with my man R the Czar. And this is his song. We played it during the break, Wine and Gold. So who else is there? There's another artist on here with you, isn't it?
Yes, there are actually 2 artists. There's a singer by the name of Jay Lachelle. She's doing the background vocals on the hook.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also Tangeray Twine. And they're also members of Retro Artistry.
Okay.
So
That's what's up. So did you, when you did the song 2 years or 4 years ago, were they previously on it with you, or when you finally did it officially, you put them on there too?
Yeah, when I officially did it, it was just gonna be me and Twine, but then Jay Lachelle just so happened to be at the studio session the same day. It was Twine's birthday,
Oh, okay.
so we was just linking up. That's what he chose to do, and I'm like, Jay, you trying to hop on this? And she's like, what you want me to do? And I'm like, sing something. That's what you do. Right?
Sounds good. It
So-
sounds real good.
So is this like the perfect project to how, like when you wrote it before, like is this exactly how you saw it coming out?
You know what? It is. Like, I kid you not. Like, I don't make too many like commercial songs.
Yeah.
That's not really my thing. I like heartfelt music.
Yeah.
But like, this is one of the songs that my little sisters and brothers, they be like, oh yeah, play the song again. It's like, that's a good feeling for me, because
The day you sent it to me, I did the same thing. I was in the house and I played it. I'm walking around. I was like, it's over? Let me play that again.
Yeah.
It's over? Man, let me play that again. And just kept it playing. Like, I was like, it's catchy.
Yeah, I was riding in the whip, man. I calves hat on,
Right?
rolling out the window.
You
man.
feel happy to be a Cavs fan when you hear that Wine and Gold. Like, let me go get my Wine and Gold on. That's what's up, though. So is there anybody? So you work with them again in the future? Because this turned out real good. This turned out really good.
we're Retro Artistry.
We gotta get you guys all in here one day.
Okay.
We gotta try and get the whole crew in here, the whole
No doubt.
Retro Artistry.
We're actually working on a team project.
Mm.
The name is still up in the air, but that's gonna be like a collaborative, like something like the Dynasty, what Jay-Z did back in the day.
Nice.
So
Definitely be on looking out for that, man. So yeah, man, something I wanted to tell you, man. I saw it seemed like it was kind of jocking your idea, man. I had to bring it to your attention, man. One of these West Coast cats by the name of E40, man, came out with a song for the Warriors, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my boys played it in my car. I couldn't even listen to it, man. I had to turn it on. I'm like,
why to go?
yeah, I'm like, I can't even.
We was actually talking about that
Right.
because I was telling him you made a song for the Cavs, he made it for the Warriors. They go to the finals, y'all got beef.
Yeah.
Immediate beef.
It is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean,
Ooh.
no, E40. I ain't gonna lie though. I heard E40. I heard E40 really a gangster ass nigga though.
He is. He is. He is. Hey, we can't. He is. He's right.
I mean,
True.
He's
yeah.
a killer. Like,
Like,
I saw the interview. Or I don't even know what it was. It was E40, Marshawn Lynch, and
Mr. Fab.
yeah, all
out in the Bay.
out in Oakland.
Really,
And
really, I wouldn't mess with nobody from the Bay.
I wouldn't mess with anybody from the West Coast. Like, period. You
West
guys
Coast
walking
is
around in
one
long
thing,
sleeves.
it's
It's
the
100 degrees. You crazy. You crazy. Like, that's crazy in my eyes. Can't breathe out here.
Yeah.
He said, "You guys got beef. If we make it to the finals, that's
It's
beef."
one of them things.
I ain't gonna lie though. He had Biggie shook though back in the day.
Yeah, where they threw the change.
They
40.
yeah, he had a show out in Sacramento and E40 and his people rolled up on him like, "What's up?" And Biggie's like, "Hey, no, I don't want nothing. I don't want no problems."
Right. Right then, what he had Curtis shook out there too. I remember that.
50?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, crowd was throwing change at him. He went out the back door.
I mean,
Yeah.
They throw change.
50 Cent? They threw
was
change?
throwing
Did they throw
change.
50 Cent at 50
yeah,
Cent?
they were throwing quarters. Of
Man, I
course.
would have collected all of them. Throw a quarter at me, I dare you. I'm 175, gone.
I know somebody
Thank
left
you.
out there with the laundry money.
right.
They said, man, I'm about to go wash my wife.
Right. I'm good for the next week.
Well, this is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. Stay tuned. No, it starts with Grump. I'm sorry. Stay tuned. We got Arthur Czar in the building, and we'll be back with much, much more. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Midday Movement. We are back in the building with these are. Did I say that right? These are. Those are. It sounds good. It sounds
Saw the
good.
Czar.
So tell us a little bit more about the retro artistry. Is that's like just, you know, for sake of having an idea. It's like Young Money, and then all you guys are part of the group, or is it?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what's up.
Similar to Young Money.
And you guys all link together and network together.
Yep. We we pretty much all solo artists. So we all have our own styles. Everybody is different. There's no two of us that like
Sound
sound
the same or
anything
anything?
remotely the same.
So it's not
You could
like
tell. You
Young
could
Money.
definitely tell that there's. You said it's not like Young Money.
Everybody there sounded
Baby Wayne's.
That's funny.
Wayne and
Wayne
Baby
Jr.,
Wayne's.
Mrs. Wayne.
Right.
Mrs. Wayne. That's Nikki, if you guys didn't know.
Little Wayne.
That's
Right.
little twist, you know, all the little ones. But so,
Little ones.
would you guys have any? You said you have a group project coming out, though.
Yes.
The whole group,
Uh-huh.
and you said that's when you have an idea when that'll
You
be
know what?
out.
We're shooting for the end of the summer.
Okay.
But don't quote me on that.
Oh,
You know,
I feel you.
You definitely will know, because we definitely gonna come back here and sit down and discuss, everything that we have to offer. Let y'all hear a couple tracks.
That's what's up.
So
What will be on the project? Like, is it a mixtape, or are you guys planning to do like something big together?
it's gonna be a mixtape or EP rather,
Okay.
and it's just gonna have original songs with all of us collaborating together.
Okay, so a mixture of everybody's styles and everything.
From the looks of it, Wine and Go will probably be on there.
I don't know why it wouldn't be.
That should be the leading.
What did he say? From the looks of it,
I mean,
it
but-
might be. Nah, man, you got to put that on there.
I mean, we still gotta discuss it though, cause my manager he got an idea of how, cause he is the CEO of Retro Artistry.
Okay.
Purple Heart Mark. I don't know if y'all familiar with him. On
heard
Instagram,
of
Twitter,
Purple
all
Heart.
that good stuff. Purple Heart Mark. That's the manager of Retro Artistry.
Okay.
So yeah, he kind of coordinating, and he got ideas of some of the songs that he would like to see come forth. So we really kind of sitting back and just playing our part as artists, and what I'm saying, capturing like, cause he has a good idea of what we're capable of and what our styles are. So he kind of matches us up, and but we also get together with each other, and like me and Twine, we got a couple songs that we're working on. Snoopy Simone, she also is a part of the team. Jay Lachelle, like I said, Polo No Logo.
Nice,
So
nice.
We're gonna have to bring the crew in.
Yeah.
Holo no logo.
I like that.
It sounds like he should probably say that every time he about to hop on the track.
Holo no logo. So what do you so you guys planning on doing like retro artistry shows together, or just like that's what you guys should do, is just have take up all the slots of a show and just have a little showcase of the whole crew.
you know what? We do shows together, but it's been a while since we have. It's been like a couple months since we did a retro artistry show. I want to say like February, but I mean,
It's always up there, yeah.
We're always doing something, so we're always in the mix.
That's good though, to stay busy. You guys are staying busy, and that you guys are collabing with each other. There's a lot of artists out here. They might be on a label, but hey, yeah, he's my label mate. But that's as far as it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really collab with each other. So it's good to see, people working together and all to get to the same goal. That's what's up. That's really what's up. So what's you got any favorite tracks? You guys started working on the CD. Any favorites yet? Secrets we want to know about, or
Wine and Go.
Wine and Go? That's no secret though, because we love it too. We all love it.
You know what? It's still up in the air as far as like what's actually going on there. But I know,
Because between all you guys, I'm sure there's just hella music to choose from.
It's a lot of different. It's a lot of diversity. I will say that.
That's good though.
Yeah, that's what you need. You can't have
I can't
everybody.
stand listening to somebody and you don't know who's rapping because they all sound the same. Like the
Like
ASAP
the
crew.
South
I think
music.
a lot of the ASAP crew sound alike.
Nah, you can pick Ferg out of. They can be 100 people rapping at one time, and you can hear ASAP Ferg.
Yeah, I don't even like ASAP Ferg, but you can kind of.
He's real distinctive.
Yeah, you can kind of hear it.
Trying to think. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
It's yeah, you can.
Wait, what was that? What was that?
That was the,
That sounded like Young Thug.
But it's not a band though.
They about to do a remix in here. We'll be right back, everybody. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with.
Me? Yeah.
It gotta start. Somebody.
Starts with the giant today.
NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. And while we were on the break, we actually came up. Well, actually, Arthur came up with a. Who was it? The question. You saw it on Facebook? Where did it come from? The whole
I don't
thing.
even know.
Oh, well, the question
We
was.
just took it and ran with
Yeah. The question was, if you were playing basketball and police officers came up and wanted to play you, and you told them you'd play if you freed all your friends if you won, and if you lost, you went to jail for 30 days, would you play?
Well, I mean,
So we talking like 1-on-1, or we like there with a squad?
I mean, if they
Fives.
if they came up there with the the station,
Yeah.
they come in groups.
Right. Oh yeah.
It's
Four
squad,
cars
they
deep.
come
It-
squad.
Four cars deep.
It don't matter if it's an old lady traffic stop. Yeah.
Especially the RTA PD.
I live on the bus lines. Trust me, I'll walk out the door to get in my car and see them out and be like, oh, I'll wait. Like, there's 5 of them out there. Like,
Right.
to stop one dude who didn't pay his ticket for the bus. It's like, really, y'all? Like, now I'm scared to leave my house and I'm driving. They can pull you over, though. I didn't know that.
They're supposed to been pull me over. Right. I be speeding in front of them.
But I mean, the question is, I mean, would you do it or would you try to play for something? I would play for like some, get out of jail free cards or something, or get out of tickets. I'll play for
Yeah,
something that
'cause I-
means something to me.
Yeah.
You're not getting your homies out?
I mean,
I ain't got no homies.
I
that's
ain't got no
in jail.
homies locked up.
Not no close homies I would risk my freedom
Yeah.
for. Like,
I got one that he been my boy since 9th grade, and he is constantly in and out of jail. And I wouldn't play rock, paper, scissors to get him. Okay? If we eliminated scissors from the competition and just played paper, rock. Okay?
I still wouldn't play it.
I'm not doing it.
That's all. Like, you'll be somebody. He get out. You like, all right, man, you out. Then you talk to him a day later.
Right.
Like, you back?
You back?
I got a buddy like that, and like he'll get out and he'll be on his Facebook like, just got out, was in county for 2 months, it was miserable, and then go to court the next week and before he goes to court goes, if y'all don't see his status in another day, I went back. You don't see his status for like 3 more months.
Right.
It's a consistent pattern. Like, he just got out less than 2 months ago. I think he just went back last week.
See,
And put the same status up. If y'all don't see me in another day or two on Facebook, they got me again.
that's the good thing about Facebook. All you gotta do is keep sharing that status. Like, you
Right.
don't gotta change it and just share. Just
I'm like, bro, and then the stuff he says on Facebook, I'll be like, okay, you wonder why you keep going back. Like, we don't need to know that you just rolled up and you're about to chill out, but you're on probation. Like, come on, bro,
Right.
it's evidence.
I hope my PO ain't looking at this.
He's snitching on himself.
Yeah.
Then when they come in court, I wasn't doing nothing. I was trying to be good, get a job.
That's all it takes these days.
I'm back in
man.
school these days.
You gonna go to court, and somebody
Yeah.
gonna go to court, and they gonna be like, man, why you think I did all this? And they just gonna pull up
And
a
they
big
pull up
screen
your
and be
big
like,
screen with your Facebook
Right.
page on it.
They're
Well,
like, here goes this post, there's this picture. Oh, there's a firearm.
are
in
you,
there.
sir, money bags trap all night?
So on
Sir,
the
money
5th,
bag.
did you say that you'd be out late on the corner selling that stuff? Like, it's on their post. No, that's not me, sir.
I was hacked. That wasn't me. People be playing on my page. But your mom commented on it and told you shouldn't be doing that.
She told you to pick up milk on the way home.
Bro, Duke's always coming through. like, going up the spot, though. No matter what you're doing, you could be just having a rant. It's like, boy.
Stop.
Like,
Oh, I know. My mom got me a few times, like, got mad and went on Facebook and took to Facebook, and she responded. She lectured me in a response, then messaged me another lecture, and then called me and lectured me. I'm like, Mom, I read it twice. I got it. I just had a bad day. She's like, you can't talk to people like that. I'm like, but I'm not talking to anybody. You read it. You stopped to read it. She was, so yeah, I know all about the mom checking up on your statuses.
Yeah.
Don't quote a song either.
Yeah. That's why I got 2 profiles now.
That you quote the
Right.
song.
That's exactly why I have 2 profiles now, because my mom used to just, what is that? Or she coming writing on the status is the worst. Oh man,
That is the worst.
Killing the game.
yeah.
And then all your
All
female
your
friends
girlfriends.
like it. Yeah.
Right.
got a man shit.
Got a girlfriend, a wife on the side.
Right.
They all like your mom's comment, like, oh man.
You need to treat these women right and stop playing with their emotions.
You get more likes on that comment than you've ever had on anything
Right.
else in Facebook, and it's your mom put it on there.
She right, though.
Right.
She right, though.
She right though. Everybody, yeah, mama.
She said that. Like,
I mean, my mom ain't that type though. She I know she be looking like if our family or something posted something with grammar errors, she'd be there. Somebody said they was sailing their car. Somebody said they was sailing their car, like sailing like a boat, and she said that those type of times she want to comment and make fun of you.
Oh yeah,
I ain't
I
gonna
would,
lie.
How you
Sailing, though.
sailing your car?
I would troll somebody on grammar all day.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I ain't the biggest grammar person, but sailing a car?
Like, I'm so big on grammar. Don't text me trying to cuss me out and you're grammatically incorrect.
Yeah,
I will
that.
correct you. Like, I'll read the whole thing. You sent me 3 text messages of just pissed offness. I'm only gonna comment the words you spelled wrong.
Right.
I think you're looking for THERE, not IR. That's not right.
Best person to do that with is when you in an argument with your girl.
Oh man.
That makes
yeah.
her mad.
Everything make them
That's
mad.
how you get slapped. I've tried it, and you get a nice little head right across the face, and she waits until you're not thinking about it anymore. Like, you talk, and then you sitting there watching TV, and it's a commercial. She's like, "Can you hand me my juice?" And you go to grab the juice, and wham! Yeah, bro. You see,
Your girl sneaky.
man.
That sounds like from
She got the
experience.
skin.
it's like a mom almost. Like, she gets you when you least expect it. She always catches me slipping. Like, I'll be like, "Wait a minute, what was that for?" Yesterday, when you was talking all that junk. All right, I'll take it.
Gotta be on your toes. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where you gotta be on your toes.
Right.
Never get caught slipping.
You have to.
The underground start with Grump.
Yeah.
Don't get caught slipping.
No. Don't get caught. I don't even wear slip
Wet floor
shoes.
sign.
NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. Now I got this little PSA to read real quick.
Let's see. NSU invasion.
And what?
CU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, NCU invasion. Hey, wrestling fans, coming to the NorthCoastUnderground.com every Tuesday night from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Started already. It's the NCU invasion. We will recap Monday Night Raw and or any pay-per-views, go over wrestling news and rumors, and all kinds of fun segments. This will also be the first show that will be interactive. Are you sure? Am I supposed to read this?
I think we're supposed to read it all the time.
I thought they got
Just to
done
talk
wrapped
about the
over
show,
with.
because people could come in.
Ah, okay. For
Well,
sure.
I guess we got it now.
Yeah. Come
Tuesdays
basically,
and Thursdays.
Right. Contact Ricky at rdunn@beonair.com. Tell him you want to be a part of the NCU invasion. And tell him why you should be picked. And of course, if you're a student, you'll receive lab hours for participation. And you can catch us every Thursday night as we invade allsportscleveland.com from 7:30 to 8:30. So,
That's what's up. They actually I heard some pretty good ratings about this show. I guess
yeah, I heard he's good.
the WWE champion Seth Rollins, actually they were talking about him, and I guess he actually tweeted into the show and told him, "Hey, be careful, I'm listening." They were talking, saying he didn't deserve the champion. I don't follow wrestling anymore. I know he does. You watch it still, don't you, Connor?
Oh yeah, Seth Rollins did win that Money in the Bank.
Oh, you still follow it too?
A little bit, you know.
Yeah, I still watch wrestling. It's actually got
The
entertaining.
Royal Rumble was kind of
always been
cheese.
I mean,
That's how it went down. The Royal Rumble was kind of cheese this year. How it went down.
Oh, I thought you said
cottage
That's a new one.
no, I know what he's talking about. I think when you talking about the one with The Rock was there, the last one,
What's the name won? The one dude.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, he won, but it was like we expected that.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
it wasn't no.
yeah, you kind of knew it. When I seen it, cause once Daniel Bryan got eliminated, everybody just like, oh, you already know what's up. You already know what's going down.
I know none of these people.
Right? That's what I was about. I know Daniel Bryan, but that's only because my girl liked to watch the show Divas, the wrestling diva show. She used to watch that, and she's with the twin girl, one of them. I don't know which one she is.
Oh, you talking about the Bella twins?
Yeah, huh?
The one that's not thick.
So
Aren't
the
they
one-
both?
Bella twins.
Those are fake. Her chest is real.
Okay, I don't care. That's what it is. The thick Bella is with John Cena.
She's prissy. I don't like her.
I don't like her neither, but you know which one is one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. The thinner one
Thick
is
Bella.
Yeah, thick Bella.
Call her
is with
Thicky
Cena.
Bella because her name Nikki.
Thicky B.
The skinny one with him. So
Okay. Well, this is just a quick break. We'll be right back. Coming up next, I'm going to do my hot five. And we still got Arthur Czar in the building. This is your boy KOG. Got Grump. Got
Yeah.
Mr. President. NorthCoastUnderground.com. And we got Jay Styles in the building. What up? Yeah, I know y'all heard that. He's loud. Be right back. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with Grump.
Hey, yo, I was just listening to the show. I'm calling from Cleveland. It was hot. I like it. Keep doing y'all thing. Y'all definitely out here. Salute. Shout out to Midday Movement, making stuff happen. Listen to it every Wednesday. Keep it up.
I listen to Midday Movement every Wednesday. I love it. Keep it up, you guys.
Hey, man, y'all really be doing y'all thing with the show, man. I'll be checking, man. Salute. Y'all doing y'all thing, man.
And now, it is time for KOG's Hot 5.
NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with Grump. And it is time for something I like to call the Hot 5. Numero 5, we're going to go with something I heard about the other week, but we didn't get a chance to. All right, we were having technical difficulties last week, so we didn't do the 5. But the Game, the rapper The Game, I don't know if you guys heard about this. He went to Ferguson and ordered, I think it was like 100 Happy Meals, like 150 Happy Meals, and just took them out and gave them to all the kids out in the street. I thought that was pretty cool of
Oh,
him.
that's nice.
It was real cool of him. And on the same line, number 4, Beyonce and Jay-Z have secretly donated thousands and thousands of dollars to pay people's bonds in Baltimore who were protesting and got arrested. So I thought that was real stand-up of them, especially to do it anonymously so they don't even want the attention.
Except we know about it.
I mean, we know about it, but you don't know how. It didn't give an amount. It just said a substantial amount of money.
That somebody brought up a good point that kinda I was like, yeah, I can see it. I mean, it's a great gesture, don't get me wrong. No matter what you do it for, it's a great gesture. But coming at the time of this whole title thing that's going on, and somebody already came at him about on some community stuff.
Almost 2.
Yeah, almost 2. Woo. Somebody that already, they was already coming at his head because he was talking about how Tidal was supposed to be helping and everything.
Oh, what was it? It was supposed to take over Spotify or
It's
compete with
basically one of
Spotify?
those, yeah.
Have you used it or seen it?
Tidal? No, I actually haven't used it.
Because I've talked to all the people I know who are big into music. I don't think anybody is. I've heard no feedback off of it.
Yeah, nah.
And online, I looked it up, and all I got online was Kanye tweeted about it before it came out, and then when it failed, he deleted his tweet.
Yeah, they were going in on Tidal.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
In on Tidal.
I actually remember that because everybody was talking about he tweeted it, and then everybody was looking for the tweet.
Yeah,
it was gone.
Yeah, because and then Jay-Z did that whole thing talking about title facts. So, the whole fans came at him with title facts.
Yeah.
And they wasn't just fans. It was like people in the industry coming at him too.
Man.
So, yeah, Tidal went through it. So, yeah, on the cusp of that, and then they come, and now you doing community. Now you all of a sudden doing good stuff.
When the homies project was going down, though, he didn't want to talk about it no
so,
more.
it was a good gesture.
He didn't want to even be linked to it.
It's a good gesture.
It was Jay-Z's he was competing with Spotify, and Kanye was to back him because it's his homie. And Kanye put up a tweet talking about go download this or whatever. Okay. And then when he got the projections and how it had done and it pretty much flopped, he deleted his tweet, got rid of it real quick.
I don't really. He's not competing with Spotify.
Well, that's his goal.
Like Rhapsody.
Yeah,
you got to compete with who Spotify's already crushed first.
True
to
that.
even get
Pandora
to,
first off, right?
That's who he's competing with.
Then number 3, I had oh man, completely forgot. Number 3 was next season is I don't watch it anymore, but it was big because a lot of people have had gotten a lot of backlash the past week. American Idol's canceling. Next season is its last season. After 14 years, I want to say.
Is Simon still on there?
No one who started is still there.
Yeah.
The only people who watched it, the only people who are on it that I would sometimes tune in just to see what she was wearing was Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, she's still there?
Yeah, she's back this season. They had Mariah, Nicki, and somebody else.
Yeah, it just wasn't the same.
Nicki and Mariah fought too much.
Even though I can honestly say I
hated
used
each
to
other.
only watch it for the very beginning.
Yeah,
the first 2 weeks.
When
The
Simon
first 2
used to
weeks.
rip into all those people.
Auditions, man.
But even nowadays, I feel like that's why I like The Voice. Only because you start with your back turned to that person. They're blind audition. You don't see them. You don't know their name. They just come out and they sing. So if you like what you hear, you turn around and you push your button and turn around. American Idol, I've seen people who can really sing, but the fact that they didn't dress nice enough, or they're 45, or they're 15, they wouldn't pick them. I never liked that about American Idol. Never was a fan of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was they really picked. No, they didn't. You had to look the part, sound the part, dress the part, walk the part. The Voice, you just gotta sound it. Kid, I watched the finale of The Voice last night. Kid has he's 15, hair down to here, long hair, real humble kid, plays a guitar, almost looks Amish, like the way his hair is. Like it does. I'm for real. Like he just you wouldn't look at him and go, oh, this kid's a superstar. But I think that's why I like The Voice, is because it's strictly based off of voices. So on to the next one. That was number 3. Number 2, we have Young Thug's first week. Did you guys hear how much you saw it?
I didn't.
I mean, I only looked it up because I wanted to make sure it was a flop. 16,000. And as a mainstream artist, that's terrible. because Tech Nine's independent and he sold 59,000 his first week with no advertisement, no nothing.
Like I said, I'm disappointed in
15,999. You mean so it should have just been one? Probably his mother should have bought that CD.
It should have been mom's, because mom's you gotta support your kids no matter what they do.
They always buy it.
Mom's gotta go.
This is his mom. I support him.
Right.
Mama Thugger.
Right.
Mama Thugger.
And number one, right? Number one, of course, being that we are located here in this great city of Cleveland, Ohio. This show is called Wine and Gold. The Cavs are in the playoffs, and we got this rapper on Wine and Gold. Number one is Wine and Gold. We're just gonna leave it at that. You already know why it's Wine and Gold. Go Cavs. Predictions. You said 5 games.
5 games.
What you got, Grump?
I like 5. I say no more than 6.
What you got, Prez?
I'm gonna have to say 6. I want the Cavs to. I think the Cavs gonna win. I don't think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be tough though.
My thing
not a
is,
bad team though.
You know, they want to go into the season record against them. That was the season. Like,
yeah, that don't mean nothing.
That means nothing. Just like preseason means nothing. The games that you win during the season, because when you get to that postseason, it's a whole nother.
Yeah, it's a whole nother
gear.
season.
It's a whole nother game. What do you got, Jay Styles? Because you are a sports man.
5 games.
5 games?
5 games. I think they think it's based on Kyrie's health. 1. Because obviously the point differential difference when he's on the floor is tremendously different. He's the ball handler. LeBron through the series has been turning over the ball a lot lately.
Yeah, he
Now,
has.
I believe that we stated earlier, if Kyrie is not 100% healthy, he should sit out this first game. I don't think that'll make him break them. I think they may even lose this first game tonight. Hopefully not. Go Cavs.
I think they'll lose the second game, for real.
Yeah,
I think the first game, they're coming out swinging. They got a point to prove. Then the second game, Atlanta's going to know how to adjust. So they're going to probably pick that up.
It's the other way around.
I think it's a wrap after that. You think it's the other way?
I think it's the other way
Atlanta's
around.
coming out with something to prove?
I think that is because out of the 14, the Final Four now, the Cleveland Cavaliers have the most veterans and the most playoff experience out of all these teams. When you look at the Atlanta Hawks, no one even thought they would be at this point right now. When they played them before and they lost, we didn't even have our whole team.
Right.
We start developing a team. So I think as the Cavs, as we've seen through the regular season, through these playoff series, they get complacent when they feel they can win. And I'm sure they feel they can win the 7-game series, and I'm sure they will. So I think they're going to have a hard time tonight. And after this game, 4 games in a row, I think it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of people as analysts think it's going to be a full sweep, but I'm sure we'll continue this when we come back. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. I'm here with the Midday Movement. This is Jay Styles.
Stay tuned. Coming up next, I'm going to play that Wine and Gold again for you again. Then I'm going to play it again when we leave. Then I might just put it on repeat when we walk out. So stay tuned.
Clap your hands, kid. It's the movement. 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 It's the movement.
Why I can't listen to this? Well, what is it to this? It makes me check it more.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
It's the right thing to do for the American people.
This is President Crosby here with the People's Address, where we address topics and comments left by our listeners. You are listening to People's Radio here with the Midday Movement.
NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with Grump. And this is the presidential address. Jay Styles in the building posting old pictures in the kick. I'm going to have to flame him when we get off air.
Let me
but
tell y'all.
Put it on the midday, man, because I'm definitely at you just because you said something. Right. Yeah. Now, look, how many times did I ask him, did he really want me to put that picture out there? He said, go ahead. I don't care.
Okay.
How do you send this to me?
It might have been like middle school.
Make that face for me.
I think.
Do it one time, man. One
Oh,
time.
man.
What is going on?
I'm at your head.
Sister though. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you got the headband on?
No, bro. Just
No
straight-
headband.
Just straight down.
I'm at his head now.
You was a little boy in class. Every girl thought you was one of them. Cause look, you don't got the. At least he got a little upper lip hair now.
People
Back
say
then-
I ain't gonna lie.
Back then, I'm like, I didn't know he had a sister. Wait a minute. I'm like, oh, this Crosby with the perm jumping.
Man.
Oh man, it's like that. You can put man. All right, it's Wise Minds post. There's gonna be some old pictures of you.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I can say.
Ain't got none.
That's why.
That's
I'm
for that
happy
research.
I can say I done had all type of crazy hairstyles, perm. My mom put weave in my
Can't even
head
find me in
before.
a yearbook.
And I can say this because I have pictures of none of these.
I've been
They don't
faded
exist.
since I was 3. I've been getting fades since I was 3. Every other week, fades.
I have some crazy hairstyles.
I've been faded since I was 3.
I done had
No
some
clippers.
crazy hairstyles.
So hit us with that address, bruh.
Yeah.
Now that we
Got the laughs out the way. I can't stand y'all.
Oh man.
Something I really wanted to discuss. I seen it on Twitter actually, and is it that are black people, are they too oversensitive, and do we tend to use the because I'm black thing too loosely?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember we got into this before. Yeah.
And that's something I thought, because I went to school where it was more whites than blacks, and the blacks was usually saying she tripping because I'm black, when not only was you skipping, you never in class, you never got your homework. We don't look at what we're doing wrong, we just automatically go to that it's because I'm black.
I'm not gonna say that there is not a such thing as white power or white supremacy. That is definitely in effect. It's in full effect even for light skinned people. Like that's real. Like
He's right.
it's still a legitimate factor. But at the same time, it's like you said, like if you know you're doing wrong, or you just ignorant to the fact. You know what I'm saying? Don't play crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know you out here doing this, that, and the third.
See, I'm kind of a different route, because I had this conversation not long ago, and the way I think about it is, especially for people who aren't black, I feel they can't tell us that we use it too much, because the way I thought of it was, I asked a white person, I said, how many jokes have you heard that you were offended by? White jokes you've heard that hurt your feelings. So you can't tell me I can't use something that when I feel offended that I use it too much, when you've never been in that predicament. Like, how many times have you been walking down the street and somebody said something crazy to you because of the color of your skin? Because I got it a lot in Strongsville. When I was growing up, I grew up in Strongsville as a kid. Then my parents split and I went out to Brecksville. And Brecksville wasn't that, you hear Brecksville and you're like, oh man, you probably got it bad. I got it about once. I'm a big dude though, so they weren't, these dudes said it at one time and everybody knew after that, like, nah, he's not the one. Like, you don't do that. But I think we are a little sensitive, a little to some point, but I wouldn't say we're overly sensitive. Because I think most of the time, they're like but you made a good point, Prez. Like, a lot of people you're not doing nothing. And you're not doing nothing. So you're trying to say, because I'm black is the reason you're picking on me. No, I'm picking on you because you're not doing nothing with your life. Those people, yeah, but the rest of us, there are times where, like, I used to talk to my girl and be like, man, I think you're just looking at it crazy. You're looking at it crazy. And when she broke it down to me, I was like, oh, well, that is kind of messed up. Like, just when we was playing ball yesterday, police came and pulled up. I understand you got to be in that development to play there, but don't. I know you got to be in the development to play there, but I bet you if all of us were Caucasian, they would have came up and instead of saying you have to leave, they would have came up and said, where do you guys live? You know what I'm saying? They would have gave us benefit of the doubt instead of immediately going, y'all got to go.
Live here.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, and that's what I'm saying, and I'm thinking as black people, once you get everything out of your mind that you could possibly be doing wrong, so I'm talking about in the situation I explained earlier, you know, do your homework, do this, make sure you're doing everything right. So when that situation does occur and that's a route you have to go with, then you know that could be the reason. Don't speeding 70 in a 25 or something.
Yeah,
and they pulling me over because I'm black.
DWB.
No,
You know.
over because you're going 40 over the limit. Like,
right.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, when it's everything else is like, okay, I'm doing this right, I'm doing that. Okay, it got to be this right here.
Right.
Yeah.
When you eliminate everything else.
I work at a bank, and the dude came in like, "Oh, I'm trying to cash this check," and he wasn't a customer with us, so we're like, we got to verify the check. He's like, "What? Well, I ain't had to verify it last week when I was with the other girl." We looking like, well, she was supposed to verify it, and he was like, "Man, y'all just," he was dealing with the white lady at the time. He's like, "Yeah, y'all only doing that because I'm black." And I'm looking like, bro, like I just verified a check for a white dude last week. It's nothing to do with race. It's a proper procedure. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Stuff like that is I mean, but I won't say that situations like that aren't because I'm black, because some people tend to talk to us a certain way in different situations based on just that. They don't even know us. Different procedures kick in based on color sometimes in different situations.
You're right. You're right about that, especially with the different procedures. Because
88.
Exactly. Because when I was talking about this the other day to a friend, if all of us right now went outside and we all had on, let's say, jeans and a white hoodie, and we got hoods up and we all got on jeans and we're walking down the street, a police officer could pull us over and say that we're a gang.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it only happens because we're dressed the same. They look at us not as individuals. They look at us as a group. We might not be a group. We might just all be walking, and we got who. That's what I'm saying. Right. You know, if you got 10 people in a room, at least 8 of them got on blue jeans. If it's cold enough outside, somebody's gonna have a hoodie on. If it's raining, you're gonna put your hood up. That doesn't mean we're all doing something wrong. So people look at you and they give you a different perspective. I think half of that's the media, though, for real.
Oh yeah.
A lot of that is the media. Like the whole Baltimore thing, it was 10,000 people down there peacefully protesting. 1%. So 1% of 10,000 is 100 people. 100 people started throwing things and acting crazy. You no longer saw the other 9,900 people. You just saw that 100 acting a fool. And that's what people who aren't too familiar with it or didn't really care too much to follow up on it, they go and say, Baltimore's crazy. The whole city of Baltimore is crazy.
And you know the crazy part about that, KLG, is because they were labeled as animals and such.
Exactly.
You know, and as we just seen recently, when the two biker gangs, the two skinhead biker gangs came together at the place and killed each other. You know, now it's pictures of the police standing there. These guys that just did this riot amongst each other are texting, talking to the cops. They're not labeled as animals.
No, they're not.
And it's people killed, not thugs did this. It's people that did. These are gang members.
Right. You heard what they said.
They say they are a gang. Blankly, but
they said that
people.
The word thug is actually turning into a racial slur.
Exactly. Right.
Which is crazy. That is crazy to think about.
We should talk about that when we come back.
Hey, well, we'll talk about thugs when we come back.
That cool
on the Midday Movement. That's cool with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
NorthCoastUnderground.com.
Underground starts with me, the Grumpy Giant.
Wine and gold. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. Before we left, Jay Styles, you said that thug is becoming a slang or a bad word.
Yeah. He said
racial slur. I agree, because I don't want to be called a thug. I know I'm not.
Right.
And I'm not trying to portray one. I don't. If somebody saw me, I would hope they wouldn't go, "Oh, look at these thugs walking around."
The thing is, though,
I've always liked hoodlums.
Right. Thug means what it means, but to make it race specific, like,
right,
man,
like how do you know? Because every race has those particulars. So I want to know what's going on the other side of this in the studio, man. Okay. I gotta hear the beat, man. What's going on?
Don't move. You know I got this cord, this plug over here. You can't.
So I feel like every race has its particulars though, and you have thugs in every race. I mean, you have serial killers that are black. You have serial killers that are white.
Those
you
are the
know,
ones that go to jail.
Both. You know, but I just it's like to try to just take one word and drive it towards one race is just wrong. You know, and the only thing that's gonna happen is if society allows it to happen.
Yeah.
Just like, let's say the N-word.
Right.
You know, just like you can point out that you really don't have any other race that goes around and says
a word that no one else can use
without the H, like unky, or without the C, hink, you know, and so on. You know, when do you hear that other than different races saying the N-word freely, even if it's fun, you know? And like Artizar said earlier, with media, you know what I mean? Because you'll have comedians go on stage and say the N-word and it's funny.
Right.
But that makes it okay in a sense for everyone else to say it, because if you saying it and it's funny, you want us to laugh at it. Well, hey, let's just say it in a funny way, and people feel that it's okay to say it.
I got a homie that he from Cleveland, and he just moved to like Charlotte or somewhere in North one of them Carolinas, and he was saying that he went to go hoop at like the rec, and he like, yeah, it was good, my N-words, you know, and they looking at him like, bro, we don't say that around here. It's either bro or bruh. And he's like, he ain't had no choice but to respect it, just because, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is, you know. So they said they was trying to cut it out, like, you know what I'm saying, they not saying this because they don't want nobody else to feel like it's acceptable.
And that's what's up, though. I can respect that.
On the court, though?
Even on the
court.
I mean, well, because like at BYU.
I mean, that I'm saying on the court, like, that's respect, because that just slips out. And they said, we ain't even trying to use that here.
But you do have to respect it, because at the same time, if let's say you have Caucasian descent on the court and you throwing around that like oh, and you keep saying it and they say it, you may look at them like, did he just say yeah, he did.
And
because freely as African Americans we'll call Caucasian descent my N-word.
Yeah.
Why can't they say it back to you and you feel?
They can if I'm cool with them. That's how I feel. But that's just me personally. Like my brother, I call him my brother. He's white. We've been friends since 9th grade. Like he would never say it in a disrespectful manner. But like if we were out or playing around one day, he's like, my N. Like it was, we cool. Like, but you know, if you were to ever say it any other kind of way, nah.
So, I mean, okay. I mean, it's that, and if somebody else, that's your friend, right? Yeah. And if somebody else in the same situation, they got a black friend, you know how that comes up. Well, I got a black friend, that's not excuse. You know what I'm saying? That's not. That's
gonna be the one he's talking about when he's like, my black friend says it's okay.
Right, and you'll be the reason why he getting jumped on. You know, that's how. And because you will see somebody say it and then be like, but my black friend said it was like. You know what I'm saying? And you said it's cool.
You right. I'm not gonna lie though. Like I don't get offended by it either.
Yeah, neither do I.
Just because it's like, what's the point of getting offended? If I don't get offended when you say it, why should I be offended? Unless like I said, it's on some disrespectful. Like, what? Hold on, bro.
Yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? You don't own me. You know what I'm saying?
Like, watch your tone.
You know, right? You know.
I don't get offended, and I've had like just at my job, like I've had people come up and use it, and I kind of be like,
now that offends me.
I need,
if I don't
like,
know you
look,
at all.
You probably cool in your crowd, but not me, man. I'm not part of your circle.
Right?
Man.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. Exactly. Like if I don't know you at all, like period, just meeting you, no.
I
think it's cool.
I think it's also a time to turn it off and on. You know, depending on the situation and where we are, even if all of us in here go outside like, oh, and we say that we're not going to get offended within each other. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because like they say, black people are African Americans. We'd take something and flip it. Like the ER, we'd take it and just put the A on there, and now we cool. And we'll touch more on that when we come back.
Go ahead and flip
Got
that
a little bit more for
North
it.
Coast Underground.
NorthCoastUnderground.com.
We're actually not going to touch on that. We got the rant.
So with. All right.
Well,
we go back to it. You got a rant?
Yeah, I got one.
You gonna tell the people something?
I got something to tell the people on this wine and gold day, right?
Well, Underground starts with you.
I got to say. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with Grunt. And we appreciate Artazar coming through. Big shouts out to him.
Shout out
Wine and Gold.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate you coming through, but he had to leave a little early. Family business came up. Got to pick up the daughter. Understand that.
Single father. Shout outs to him.
Shouts out to him, man. I respect it.
I know the struggle.
But got coming up next, we do have the Mad Grump rant.
The Mad Grump.
He got to talk. So it's coming up right now.
And now it's time for the Mad Grump.
Oh, right now?
And now it's time for the Mad Grump.
Grumpy Rain.
I got to talk. I got to tell what I feel. I got to talk about my life as I see it.
Okay, so we here today. Shout out to Artazar for coming through, dropping wine and gold. Cavs playing tonight, you know. So I want to talk about the head man of the Cavs himself, LeBron. Everybody knows LeBron. Not about LeBron, but about a young lady on Instagram. I don't even know her IG name. I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I don't know this young lady. Her name, Josette Latrice. Yeah, this young lady decided, because I know you guys know LeBron has his whole thing where he quits social media during playoffs. Yeah,
Is that the chick he liked? The picture?
Came out of it like this one girl's picture. She decides that this is a sign from God to quit her job and become a model. And I'm looking at this girl, and she's average for Instagram.
What's her IG?
Man. I don't know her IG. I got a picture of her right here. I can post up.
IG.
Yeah.
Is that the picture he liked?
She ain't average.
One of them is the picture she liked. Yeah, you go through her picture. There's IG models killing her. But somebody needs to break it to this girl that was not a sign from God. That is a sign of thirst. Although if she's quitting her job that easy, then what if she planning to become a vet?
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's some animals that are lucky. Okay.
Yeah,
because obviously she wasn't cut out to be.
She wasn't trying to take care of nobody's dog.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All it took was one like for you to be straight off your career path. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, that is LeBron James. He came out the playoffs to appreciate that booty.
I mean, hey.
I can't even
And I can imagine him. Like, he on the bus. Yeah. He chilling. They coming from a game, going to a game, whatever. And he get on his phone. He scroll through the Instagram. He probably don't tweet or, post a picture.
I suppose. And then what if it's an accidental double tap?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, where you trying to scroll.
You can take that back, though.
You can untap it.
You look mean, though, if you do.
Not really, because it never registers that it came.
Never.
Unless you're sitting on your phone.
Unless you write in the phone.
I've seen that before. Somebody liked it, and I went back, and I was like, they unliked it.
Right.
That's
heartbroken.
Right? I was heartbroken.
So.
Yeah, that is crazy to me, though. What you think? Like, one mic, and that's just, you can change
It's
your
not
life
just
path.
one like. It's LeBron like.
LeBron is not even modeling design. It's not like you made an outfit and Calvin Klein.
You can put that on your resume that says when she go to model.
I'm about to mute your microphone.
Modeling interviews.
Put that on a LeBron like my Instagram photo.
So why should we pick you to model? Whatever the case is for promote our stuff.
LeBron liked my tight pants.
LeBron liked my photo on Instagram. That's something different from everybody else trying to interview.
I mean, it does.
That's blank stare news.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like cool.
Yeah.
I mean, can't nobody other model come up in there and say the same thing, can they?
You don't know that.
Yeah.
He's probably liked a lot of pictures, just not during his.
Right. That was the only thing special.
Somebody
would
have said something.
I think the only reason it is a big deal is because he
Because
wasn't
it's
supposed to be
playoffs.
on
Yeah.
social media.
I'm sure LeBron likes plenty of booties today.
Right? Like he didn't post anything, he didn't say anything to anybody, and the one thing he does in 2 weeks is like a picture of a girl's butt.
Hold on. I feel like I'm kind of done talking about it. I feel like we snitching. His wife, his kids might listen
She
to
knew
something.
this booty was
I
white.
know, but that's snitching.
I ain't snitching.
Midday ain't snitching.
We don't snitch.
Right.
We just
This
tell
is
facts.
news,
Yeah,
baby.
this is news.
It's
This is
news.
news, baby.
Knowledge.
This is news.
Right.
This is everyday Cleveland news.
X news is LeBron gets put out of house
Oh God.
because of the midday movement.
Hey, you can't kick him out his house. I
Right.
believe that. She's getting put out
why
before
Tiger
he
Woods
is.
She
put
get
out.
broke off, but she'd be the one to go.
Actually, he would move out just to
He-
get another house.
Yeah, 'cause
he would
that's
do
the
that.
thing.
I'm saying,
He'd probably
look.
go back to Miami.
Oh man,
and
Here we
have
Not
his
even-
own
not even to
personal
play
jet.
for Miami.
Yeah, he
Just-
just
yeah,
to live there.
Get it popping.
live
in
right
Miami.
down the street from Wade. Like, look, bro.
Right.
Hey, bro, I got the game at 8. I should
I
be
stay with
home
you?
by 10:30.
I ain't trying to get another crib.
Because Akron
man.
not that big. He not going to want to be there with her.
I don't even. He don't even live in Akron. He live off of it. Like,
Wasn't
it's
it Bracknell?
weird. Yeah, it's not Akron.
Or it used to be Brett.
Akron is trash.
I lived in Akron for a minute.
I'm telling you.
I
mean,
stayed in like the
Akron
ghetto. I wasn't in the
people-
St. Vincent St. Mary's
Yeah.
part. I
People.
was in the
That's the winner right there. The people.
Akron people
Are
are a
not good
different
people.
breed.
I don't like
of
'em.
People.
And I don't mean to offend anybody, but a lot of people that
We
I've met
offended y'all
in
from
Akron, they weren't too kind. They just weren't.
I don't see what it is. It's cool to go down there and visit, maybe go to a spot, chill, kick it, but go back home.
Right.
Don't stay out there. Don't
it's-
get a house.
Oh, as soon as you say Cleveland, where you from? Cleveland. Oh, y'all think y'all hot? LeBron's really from Akron. It's like, cool, but we got the team. You got to come to Cleveland to
Right.
see him play.
right.
Along with the Cavs, the Indians. You
I
got
think
the
they
fake
mad at
hockey
that.
team.
Yes.
They upset with Clevelanders.
Oh, they don't like
Period.
us.
But when you go down there, it's just a totally different vibe.
Yeah, see, I remember I lived like straight hood. Like I stayed in the hood out in Akron, man.
Man, I was out there for school, and I just didn't like it because you're in college, okay? You're gonna go to house parties. I don't want to have to leave this house party at 12:30 because I'm scared I'm gonna get jumped, robbed, or snatched up by the
Right.
police on the way home. I mean, every week you get a letter from the school saying, "Sorry to inform you, but a store on Brush has been robbed." I'm like, I live 2 streets from Brush. The assailants were wearing blue jeans and a black T-shirt. They were between the ages of 18 and 23. I'm like, okay, I just wore jeans and a black T-shirt to school yesterday.
Right.
And I'm 19. I fit the description. Am I going to get stopped? Am I going to get pulled over?
Yeah.
Right.
And you get one of those a week. A week. So I just imagine. And then Akron University Police is Akron campus police. Like the city and the school have the same police. So they're constantly like just looking at you all the time. I just didn't like
Yeah,
it.
the areas.
They hopped out of a tree on an ATV on us one time. We were carrying beer, and he came out behind a tree with an ATV, and I dropped the beer, and I ran.
Oh, you don't need that. That ain't
The
that
white
right.
kid decided to stop and talk with a bag full of beer and got a ticket and was mad that he got. I was like, why didn't you run?
MIP.
That little $16 case of Natty is cool. I'll get another one tomorrow. Like, it's not that serious.
Right.
I'm not taking no ticket at 19. And then you mad and your parents are mad. You should have ran like I did.
Yeah.
Just run.
One of them areas to do like that. Akron is bad.
And I don't even run. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like to run. So if I'm running, if you see somebody twice as big as you running,
Yeah,
you should
don't-
probably follow.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
every
That's the
time.
difference though. When you hanging with, your homies, your real homies, that we the type of people that if I see you run, I'm running. And while we running,
right? We
running?
Man, I don't even
Why
know.
we
Just
running?
keep moving. Just keep moving.
Keep going.
Like if one of you got up right now and ran out,
It's something going on.
I don't know what it is, but I'm out of here. Like just in case it hits right here, we're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no question.
Nah.
I don't know why you left.
Is that a chainsaw? I don't know.
I'm gonna go investigate.
Right?
I'll go check.
Oh,
that
it's
out.
down there? I'm going the other way. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
But the area down there is crazy. That's why I even told my mom that I appreciated her at the time when we lived in Cleveland, and a lot of stuff in our area was going on, but it never happened in that area, but you know a lot was going on. We was down the street from Thurgood Marshall, on Huff, you know.
Oh, I know
Stilling,
exactly
all
where you
that.
at.
And when we finally moved to Bedford, I didn't want to leave because it's an unknown. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go nowhere you don't know.
Yeah.
But when I finally grew up, and a couple months ago, I told her I appreciated her trying to get us out of the hood.
I did the same thing as I got older. Cause
Once
my
you
parents,
understand
why they do what they do,
you like, why we gotta go there? And it made me be able to speak to different people. Not always what's on the news, who robbing. You know, it makes you versatile.
Makes
in
and
society.
diversify.
Yeah.
You could, like you said, you could go any race, group, age, and be
kick
able
it,
to
and still be
conversate.
yourself at the same time.
Exactly.
You gotta switch it up.
Exactly.
But you just know how to interact with different people in different situations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because nothing's worse than somebody who you can't take them out of their element because they don't know how to act.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what race you are. I'm talking about period.
Yeah.
If those people out there who you are scared to take out of their element, take out of your neighborhood.
Can't take him over here.
Right? Because you know, man, he's
Can't
going to be
take him
acting
on the
fool.
hood. Can't take him.
He's disrespectful. He's going to
Right.
steal something. He doesn't know how to
Yeah.
speak right. He's going to be cussing too much. Like, whatever it might be. And that's why I'm the same way. I appreciated my parents.
Yeah.
Thanked them for
And
doing
when-
what they did.
Yeah, 'cause it's,
As a kid, you don't know. You're just getting pulled
and when
away
you
from
go
your
back-
friends. Like, what?
when you go back and visit, because I done been down there, and it's some of the people I grew up with. I used to play on a Fisher Price hoop with. I
Right.
see them walking down there still,
Right?
and it makes you like, this is really a blessing to come down here and be able to visit. That's why I say you don't go to Akron and live.
Right.
You go down there and say, thank God I'm not down here.
That's what people say about Cleveland who don't live. People from outside of Ohio say about Cleveland. They go, yeah, Cleveland's nice from like Thursday to Sunday. Any longer than that. Like you do the Rock Hall on Thursday, catch the Browns game Sunday, watch a baseball game Friday.
Yeah.
Go gambling.
We done got
Gambling
I
Saturday and
got
come on
comfortable
back.
down here. It's a lot of things that I don't even appreciate because I live. Like we can go do that anytime. You know?
Yeah.
But when you come from a different state, you want to see everything.
A lot of people who've been in Cleveland and have never left Cleveland and have never been to the Rock.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, I've
that
never
they-
been there either.
There's nothing to do in
Right?
Cleveland.
He's like, you never
Right.
been to
You've
the
never
Rock,
been to the Rock and Roll
never
Hall
been
of
to
Fame,
Science
the Science
Museum.
Center,
You never been to
the Art Museum,
Art Museum,
the Botanical Gardens,
There's a lot of stuff. The
aquarium.
Yeah. Yep.
Nothing.
There's a lot of stuff in Cleveland. The zoo, Cleveland Zoo's actually pretty good too.
Oh yeah, it's
There's a lot of
Cleveland
stuff
Zoo's
to do in
really,
Cleveland.
and it's free on Mondays for anybody who's out there right now listening, and
Bruh.
they don't know. Trying to find something to do all summer. They got kids trying to be cheap. Not trying to be cheap. I'm sorry. Trying to save money.
with the whole crew.
And it's all
We
free.
in there deep.
Yeah.
Deep.
And everybody's free.
Everybody for the low. All you got to do, it was just hot.
You just had to prove. You just had to show that you lived in Cuyahoga County, right? Like your ID.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And,
It's like Cuyahoga, Huron, and like Ashtabula. It's a few counties. So
and the crazy part is, our art museum here is ranked #1 in the U.S.
really,
And it's free all the
Nice.
time.
is it really?
Yes.
I didn't know it was free. Since when?
J Styles kicking knowledge. I didn't even know that.
Me
I thought
neither.
I knew it was free
all
for a
the time.
minute.
And they actually have Picasso, everything. Like
Trivia crack dude.
#1.
Every time they ask an art question, it's him.
On that note, it's been real. We will be back next Wednesday. Picasso is more than just a trivia crack dude.
Every time you get an art question, it's him or
Or Monet, or it's either Picasso. It's one of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Well, Picasso wasn't a Ninja Turtle, but it's either one of the Ninja Turtles or Picasso. on
Just like
Trivia
all the
Crack.
sports questions, always Peyton Manning.
Or Derek Jeter.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Or Michael
always
Phelps.
Peyton.
Since you got the iPhone, come see me in the crack.
All
I
right, here
saw
we
you
go.
post.
Bro,
you like
I just
0-30
beat Grump
against me, man.
I just beat Grump.
He
I'm
got
not
his
Grump.
first win.
I got I'm undefeated on the iPhone.
Come get
Right.
that first
New
loss.
phone, more
He
dubs.
divided it in the phones. 'cause
Come
he
get
like
that.
Why Jay Styles won't get on Trivia Crack? I know you hearing us talk.
He's been here.
You seem like an intelligent young man.
That was a devilish laugh.
I'll be playing Criminal Case. You know.
Oh, that people keep
I need to play that, man.
Me too. I played it on his phone. It's cool, but it's not like I don't think I can get into
See,
it.
that's because he played it on my phone in the middle of a case. Like you
Yeah.
actually, when you go in, it's like someone's murder. You find the clues. You actually take it to the forensic lab and this and the other. You know, it's more so for like intelligent beings. So.
I might check it out.
Hey, okay, so what
I'm just joking, y'all.
Wow.
I'm just joking.
So what I'm hearing is, while you in the meantime, you can't see that Trivia Crack notification and get your question. You can get your question wrong right quick. It's gonna take you 5 seconds to get a question wrong.
All right, we're
Be
out.
sure to like our page.
We're out of here, folks.
At the Midday Movement.
NorthCoastUnderground.com every
for having me,
Wednesday
y'all.
3 to 5. Jay Styles is in the building. I'm KOG Rod.
You already know I'm Grum_P_Giant.
Don't
forget the
them
underscores.
Don't do
It's
it.
President Crosby here. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at the Midday Movement, like the Facebook page and the Instagram. We'll be taken care of. We're gonna get some pictures on there, 'cause we gotta let y'all see.
Comment on that picture of
Y'all can go ahead, check out the Facebook page. You know, I just put up a little throwback Wednesday of my man President Crosby before he was feeling real presidential.
Oh my! I was
You know
still
what I'm
feeling
saying?
that same way.
Nah. He's got the perm and everything. So we'll see y'all next week. Again, shout outs to Arthazar for tuning in. Before we go, I'm going to hit you with this wine and go one more time. Go Cavs. We'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Clap your hands, kid. It's the movement. 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 It's the movement.
TheOnAir.com, a presentation of the Ohio Center for Broadcasting, worldwide on the internet.